it a second look, a second glance on it, that I'm like, oh, but when I read it first, that wasn't what I understood. But now by me reading it a second time, I get a different understanding. So we are not going to just stop when we finish reading the Bible this time. We are going to continue to read it, because I I would hope, all I can do is hope. I would hope that everybody who claims to believe in the Bible would take the time out to read it from the beginning to the end, and read it purposefully, read it with intent to understand it. So you know who spoke, to whom were they speaking, what were the circumstances surrounding the utterances that were made in the Bible. And then ask yourself the question, how does this encounter from thousands of years ago affect my life today? Yesterday, when we were reading when we were reading Revelation, I think we read chapters 7, 8, and 9. No, 10, 11, and 12 yesterday. So yesterday we read chapters 10, 11, and 12. And we see where John continues to share these elaborate dreams that he has been having. And let me tell you what, something, people. I grew up in the church, and I grew up fearing revelation, because they're always saying, John saw it's going to happen. And you know what? I never really read the things that John saw. Fear was planted in me. Read the Bible for myself. And this is what I want you all to get away from. This fear. Because you see, control you. You are not going by the rules willingly. It is the fear that is driving you. And fear should not be your motivation when it comes to your religion. If you are following a particular religion because you are afraid of this hell that they have created for you, you need to check yourself. And while you check yourself, put on my lipstick. While you're checking yourself, put on my little lipstick. Okay. And we notice that as we've been reading the Bible, we notice that Moses used fear to control the people. When he told them all these things he wanted them to do, he made sure he backed it up with, if you don't do it, if you don't do it, God said is stone you to death. Yeah, he gonna make them stone you. So who would want to be stoned? Nobody. So right there, he gets you to comply. Okay? I'm not into that. I don't want nobody to have no whip over my head, to tell me I gotta do this and I gotta do that, and if I don't do it, this is going to be the punishment. Me not like that. I don't like that. But as we were reading yesterday, what hold on there. Forgot to turn on the fire. So as we were reading yesterday about not Paul, I keep saying Paul, it is John. About John's dream in the Revelation. I found it to be rather interesting, may I say. We know that it was, a lot of people say, oh, it was metaphorically speaking what he said. But say for argument's sake, John was metaphorically speaking when he spoke of the woman who was giving birth, who gave birth in heaven, when he spoke of this dragon who was the lion tongue Satan who was in heaven, who are these metaphors supposed to represent? Who are these metaphors supposed to represent? Because if you say to me, oh, it was just a metaphor, he was just speaking metaphorically. Okay. But give me the appropriate representation. See if we can work with it. Good morning, Andrea. How are you doing, my love? Girl, let me just come from work. Tired as a goose. But still, I say, you know what, let me come do the reading. And then go get myself together. I'm not too bad. My light not working. I have a little light here that's not working. Andrea, you didn't hit the light button. Andrea didn't hit the light button. So this morning now, we are going to continue with the reading. We are going to be reading from Revelation chapter 13 and 14. You are welcome to read along with us. You're welcome to get your book Bible, your Google Bible, and read whichever one you have. Excuse me. Thou shalt not eat and talk. I'm not supposed to wait till when you're 50 years old to remember that. Yeah. Anyway, let us continue. Sometimes I have to eat and talk. But since we run the risk of choking, let me talk to you first and then we eat later. Anyway, yes, guys. So just a little bit of a recap from yesterday's reading. So in yesterday's reading, we saw where John was talking about his dream. In that dream, he said he went up to heaven and there was the man with the crown was still there and the 24 elders, and there was a woman who was travailing, meaning that she was able, getting ready to give birth. And there was this dragon, and and this dragon was Satan. And this dragon was waiting for the woman to give birth so he could snatch up the baby. But when the woman gave birth to a little boy, God snatched up the baby. And the devil was upset. And so there was a lot of confrontation between him and his angels. Him and the ones who were following him. And so God threw them out of heaven, threw them down to earth. Now, these things just, it's a dream. It's a dream. But since some of you take it for reality, I gotta ask the question that I ask all the time. Why was heaven so accessible to Satan? Why Satan was able to dwell in heaven, to roam around up there, and to have so much authority there that he could also influence other angels to follow him? That to me is quite questionable. And I guess it is because of what I have been taught. It's because of how I have been indoctrinated. Because I was indoctrinated to believe that there is no sin. No sin can enter heaven. No Satan, no devil, nothing. Everything up there is pure. That's what I was taught. So when I read for myself now, that Satan, it's in heaven, that Satan originated. And that's the first place he started practicing evil. I gotta stop and ask myself a question. There's something here is not right. Something is not right. Because where did the evil influence come from in heaven in the first place for it to influence Satan and these other angels? Where did it come from? So that tells me that the energies, the entities that have the ability to make us either good or bad, they exist in one. They exist in one. You don't have to prove me wrong. You don't have to prove me wrong. I believe that it is the same energy, because the same God who you all say creates everything and is in charge of everything and controls everything, including Satan. Why that God not get rid of Satan? Or does that God love the antagonism? Does that God love when him put his so Satan move so when him do so? You get what I mean? Is that it seems to me. Alright, somebody says, is heaven a reflection of earth? Or is it just a beautiful realm? Child, I don't know. Because if I'm trying to go by the Bible, what is that? Malcolm, I mean by grow me, please. Always grab the people who are here and grow your channel with them. Yeah. So Andrea said, if heaven is a reflection of earth or just a beautiful realm. Those are questions that come up periodically, and we will never get the answers to those questions, because the same Bible that says no man has seen God still have man in there with them see God. The same Bible says no man go to heaven, still have people say them go to heaven. So with all the contradictions that are in the Bible, you can't really go by anything in there and say, well, the Bible said this, so I'm going to go by it. Or the Bible said that, so I'm going to go by it. You can't. You can't, because it is not consistent. All right? John said him so the gates of the door of heaven open. And somebody asked him, you want to come up there? And him say, yes, him want to come look. Him go up there, go look, and him telling us all of these elaborate things that he sees there. Yesterday, him say after God throw Satan and the angels who were with Satan, the woman who had just given birth had to put 2 eagle wings on the woman, so the woman could fly going to one wilderness that God had already prepared for her. And the people in the wilderness were already instructed that they should feed this woman for 1260 days. And Satan run after the woman to capture the woman, because him not get the baby, so now him want to get the woman. Running to capture the woman apparently flying away from him. He spewed a whole lot of water out of his mouth trying to drown the woman, and the earth intervened, and the earth, that's some nice story them then. The earth intervened and swallowed up the water, and Satan remains mad. He's mad at the earth for swallowing up the water. He's mad at the woman that he didn't catch her. And he's mad at every single seed of the woman from generation to generation. Them people that come up with some cockadoodle story, I don't know how y'all sit down and believe them things. Because somebody says that it is a metaphor, but you all can't tell me what the metaphor stands for. You can't tell me what each person in John's dream represent. Yeah, you can't explain the metaphor to me. If you can't explain it to me, I will listen. But you can't explain it to me because not no go so. John said what him see in the dream, and what him see is what him see in the dream. And people are taking for reality as though every time you dream, let me ask you a question. Every time when you go to bed and you have a dream, do you wake up and expect what happened in the dream to happen to you shortly after that? Then you're crazy. You know what time my dreams me I fly, I glide over the city, looking down on everybody. Somebody run after me and then can't catch me, and me climb up in the sky and I run up in the sky. It's a dream. Do you think when I wake up in the morning I expect to be able to walk up in the sky or to fly up in the sky? No, you're not gonna tell me, say, Lord Trev, that is you. It is not. You are not John. Well, well. Andrea said this sounds like one fictional movie with many characters. Exactly. Exactly, my sister. Exactly. You ever see them back them write those fairy tale stories for the kids? You know, like Alice in Wonderland. You know, and them look a story there. That's the same way the story. Creative minds come up with these stories. Yeah. So me I go continue. Me I go continue reading. This morning we're reading Revelation chapters 13 and 14. And since we don't have a whole heap of time, Swift one, what's up? Good morning, beautiful. How was your night? Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Andrea! Oh, really? You're up on the island? Oh, good. Good. I'm sitting now, come on. Got my twister sitting on, maybe break it. Okay. But we are going to continue. Oh, well, enjoy yourself, my friend, and stay safe. Oh, a month now you're down the Panny Island. You know, you come back up for Christmas? Oh, well, what's the deal? I can't answer that all the way out my Broad Street. But anyway, I'm going to get to no book Bible. I'm going to get to no Google Bible and come read with me. The light now come on to back foot fire. So I think I have next one. No, I have one next one. I have one next one on them lights here. Anyway, let us. Oh, tomorrow. Okay. Okay. You stay safe out there, my love. All right. Let us begin with the reading. Revelation chapter 13. This is still John speaking about his dream. And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the same as blasphemy. Early, what's up? Oh, you eat up all like Guinea? I say you don't like Guinea up on the pier. Ah, boy, I tell you. We can't get them things up here unless we back to do. What? All right. So here John is talking about him seeing in the sea. He's seeing coming out of the sea this beast. This beast has 7 heads and 10 horns. And upon his heads he has the name of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth was as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. So this beast now joined the dragon. I joined the dragon in in the dragon's parliament. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. And they worshipped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies. And power was given unto him to continue 42 months. All right, so great power was given to this beast here, so to continue for 42 months. We know the significance of the 42 months. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God. All right, so this beast opened his mouth in blasphemy against God, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven. So the beast a cuss God, him a cuss the people in the tabernacle, and he's cussing everybody where they are heaven. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints, to make war with the saints, and to overcome them. And power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. Now, who would I give this devil, this dragon, all this power over all nations? Knowing fully well what this beast is up to. Knowing that this beast is up to no good. I find it strange that God, who is good and who wants us to be good, would allow this evil dragon to have so much influence over us. All right, Andrea say the dragon and maybe the world nations. You think it represents the planets? You think so? Think the 7 heads represent the 7 planets? You see that churches are government. You could be right, it could be either of them. But remember, it was 7 churches that Paul had opened, you know. It was 7 churches, 7 congregations that Paul had. Could it be John is talking about those congregations? I have no clue. I don't know. I'm just thinking. I'm just trying to think outside the box. Vulture, what's up? Yeah, I'm just trying to think outside the box. Whether or not this creature with the 7 head represented the 7 churches that Paul had established. I don't know. But we're going to continue reading. Trev, you have me dying more. Listen to me now, early. More questions than answers. More questions than answers, my love. And them say me fi believe whatever this Bible say. Me fi go by it. Where say Andrea, a first class rich country them? Believe me, I don't know. If I'm supposed to just go by the Bible without taking the metaphor possibility into account, I'm just gonna read it just as it is. And he said in verse 7 of chapter 13, he says, and it was given unto him to make with the saints. And them are saints here. And it these saints that Paul and James and Peter and John. Good morning, Vulture. Thank you. Thank you for the pop heart. Listen, now these same people, Paul and James and Peter and John, fight to convert. These are the people that just don't fight to convert these people, for these people to come and follow them and claim that these people are no saints, are no saints of God. And you're gonna tell me, say no, God are gonna let go one dragon, and this dragon's responsibility is to go corrupt the saints. Why God did I do that? So that means that God don't want us to be good then. He don't want me to love you. He don't want me to care for you. No. Because if he send the apostles to preach and to teach, and I accept that gospel, and I'm now considered now to be a saint, and then him I go send one dragon, and this dragon's responsibility is to corrupt all the saints to make sure that them sin. Him don't want me to be a saint. Say what? It don't make sense. The Bible is not Bibling. I'm telling you over and over. But I'm going to continue reading it. He said, and it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. That means that the devil is going to make war with these saints and the devil is going to win. All right. And power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. So after God give this devil all this power over the saints and him win, then him give him power over all kindreds, all tongues, and all nations. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the fountain of the world. All of we must worship this dragon. Well, that's what the Bible saying now. So this is the power that was given to the devil, to this dragon, that he must go corrupt sin, go fight with the saints, and he must go win. And in the rest of the world, he's supposed to corrupt the rest of the world. Every other nation, every tongue, everybody in the whole world. He must come dwell with us. He must come rule over us. Man, it look like I got a ramping on my face. If I saw it go here, so. Because, excuse me, I'm tell me people, I'm not try to get away from the influence of Satan. Show your hand if you are one person who is not trying to get away from the influence of Satan. That's what I thought. Everybody try to get away from the influence of Satan. But if the Bible has to say, God said this is a dragon, figure war with the saints, and him a go win. So I'm going to slay the saints. I'm going to war with them and him a come out victorious, meaning he's going to slay these saints. And then this dragon is given the authority to rule over every kindred, every tongue, every nation. Let us continue. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leads into captivity shall go into captivity, but he that kills with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast whose deadly wound was healed. Okay? Now one second beast come. So now John has the two beasts. But everybody's still worshiping the first beast. Alright? And he does great wonders, so that he makes fire come down from heaven unto the earth in the sight of men. Alright, that's a miracle that's what the Lucifer they perform, you know. He make fire come down from heaven and make the man them see it so them know say a lie I tell him serious. And deceive them. Want to listen to this now? It said, and he does great wonders, so that he makes fire come down from heaven unto the earth in the sight of men, and deceive them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword, and did live. Testing our faith and obedience. Remember, the Bible is blueprint written with love and fear. The Bible, I just said the Bible is the blueprint written with love and fear. The amount of hatred when we read in the Bible far outweighs the amount of love when we read about in there. But we're going to continue. John says, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doth great wonders, so that he makes fire come down from heaven unto the earth in the sight of men, and deceives them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword, and he did live. And he hath power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right. Let me see one of the receipt that the mark there for now. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right, that is the end. Paul, what's up? That is the end of Revelation chapter 13. I'm going to read 2 today now. I'm going to read 2 today. Paul, what's up? I'm going to read chapter 14. I think I can read chapter 14. Because I don't know, sister, me hear them a dance. Mark. Paul, you know, sister, I want to sleep. Me poor yeah, them just go round and round so. Don't know what I am seeing. But we're gonna read chapter 4. Turn on the light here. Chapter 14. Chapter 14 of Revelation. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads. You remember say, John did say he saw those 144 already. The 144 they have already been chosen. So my question is, if that 144,000 has already been chosen, why are we still hoping to be chosen? Hey, Mr. Barry, what's up? Why are we still waiting to be chosen if the 144,000 already chosen? I'm just saying. Barry, what's up? How you doing? Just let me there, I munched on like a pumpkin seed before I'm going to get myself together and go sleep. He says here, and I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harps, harping with their harps. And they sung, as it were, a new song before the throne, and before the four beasts, and the elders. And no man could learn that song but the 144 people which were redeemed from the earth. All right, the 144 people, 44,000 people there. Oh yeah, one joke forgive me when card come. You have to give me that joke later. Me don't know if card come. Me didn't talk to her since morning. So I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on with her. But guys, I feel like someone don't want to read 14 no more. Because I feel like it's not connecting. I feel like my brain is too tired. It's kind of shutting it out. Even though I am calling the words. And I don't want to just call the words. Okay? This person says, love God, love your neighbor. Why not study Jesus' life first and receive the revelation by God there first before reading Jesus' revelation to John? I see you are new here. Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I've been reading from the book of Genesis, my love. I have been reading from the book of Genesis. Okay? I am just now at the book of Revelation. Okay? Where's the Barry? You have a joke for give me? Listen, me nothing me I go wait around for hear the joke, you know. Cause me I tell you say I'm feeling it right now. I'm feeling it right now. Honestly, I gotta go get me some rest. Yeah, I gotta go get me some rest. And then forward back. We're not gonna do the Bible reading again for the rest of the day. We'll come back tomorrow and finish reading these few chapters. And then by the weekend we finish reading Revelation. Yeah, by the weekend we finish reading Revelation. Yeah. So guys, honestly, I'm sorry I gotta terminate the live this morning. But I gotta take care of me. And I've been up for over 24 hours. So I'm gonna go get me my beauty rest, and when I come back, maybe later, we will talk. Okay, guys? I'm gonna go and Barry said, must dream of him. I will, and I hope the dream I dream is not a dream as elaborate as John's dream. I hope it's not a dream, because I mean, I know it look like John was sleeping for more than one night. Because the amount of things were John seen in one dream. My word. My word. But anywho, thanks, guys. Thanks to those of you who came into the live, those of you who tapped the screen, those of you who registered your like. I sincerely appreciate you. Andrea, love God, love your neighbor. Yeah. Vulture was here. Erdley was here. Barry and others. I see you all. Thank you all so much for coming. I will see you all again sometime later. So, yes, you want snake. Nobody make cat hear you, because if cat just hear say you see one snake and upon line you see the snake, he start run and scream. He just want hear say you see one snake, he start run and scream. So nobody tell him the dream. If snake in the dream, nobody tell him. What is that somebody else say? You need the Holy Spirit to teach you. Ask God to reveal to you. God bless you and rest well. The gospel is the truth. Okay. Thank you, my love. Thank you much, my love. Okay. Me not tired for hearing people tell me something. If you make the Holy Spirit teach me now and teach me about the Bible. And I find it so funny because all of these people who have the Holy Spirit teaching them, all of the people who have the Holy Spirit teaching them about what is in the Bible, and yet still, you can't agree. In Joseph, and yet still you can't agree. You say you have Christianity, and Christianity have 1 million denomination. And every one of the denomination, them say them right. And them a go ahead, and everybody else a go a hell. 1 million denomination under the one umbrella of Christianity. And you using the same book. Where no son get no guidance from. Everybody using the same book. You have the same God. You have the same Satan. You have the same reward of going to heaven. And you have the same punishment of going to hell. Yet you cannot agree. Yet you all can't agree. Because if you all could agree, under the umbrella of Christianity, you had to have one church. You would have one church. But y'all can't agree. That's why you all have all these denominations under the umbrella of Christianity. You cannot agree because everybody said them right and everybody else wrong. I mean, you know what kind of confusion that? I don't know what kind of confusion that. I don't say God reveal to them. Everybody say God reveal to them. Everybody said they are being led by the Holy Spirit. Everybody said the Holy Spirit will teach them and guide them. And yet, in a confusion. Well, how come? How come? How come? Since the Holy Spirit will guide everybody, how come the Holy Spirit not guide you into one? Make you be one. Make you be on one accord under this umbrella of Christianity. How comes? But who am I? I'm just saying. You know, Kevin? Yeah, I'm just saying, you know. When you have to think critically, people don't like when you think critically, you know, because like when you are being led by, like a sheep and you just keep going. You know, stop, you know, look left, you know, look right, you know, ask a question, you just keep going. Well, after 50-something years, me stop being sheep. So I have to read the Bible for myself. Okay? Yeah. So anyway, I'm not gonna go and talk with you today. Me go on my bed. I will see you all later, guys. Have yourselves a great day. Until next time, my friends, when I see you, this is Trev from Trevessence, where your journey matters. Have yourselves a great day, everybody. And I will see you all. I will see you all later. Right, Kevin? See you later.